What if the distinction between a life filled with financial worry and a life of freedom and wealth wasn't a secret? What if it was a series of thoughtful, life-saving choices? The average individual will make more than $2 million in their lifetime. Yet many end up feeling stuck, stressed out, and behind. Why? Because nobody taught them the money first aid it takes to survive, much less prosper. Welcome. Over the course of the next 20 minutes, we're not merely going to discuss money. We're going to equip you with 10 financial rescue strategies. These are the procedures the rich employ not only to accumulate wealth, but to construct unbreakable, lifelong security. This is saving your future self from a crisis you can see coming from a mile away. Let's get started. The hemorrhage stop. Slay your silent wealth killer. Act 1 of any rescue is to halt the bleeding. In your financial life, that bleeding has a name: mindless subscription spending. It's the $12 here, the $29 there. It feels insignificant. But this is the insidious drip, drip, drip that drains your financial vitality before it even has a chance to grow. This isn't about living frugally, it's about living intentionally. Every dollar spent without purpose is a soldier that deserted your army. Think about it. Are you really watching all 7 streaming services, or is one of them just funding a digital library of your good intentions? Your very first life-saving method is this: perform a subscription autopsy. This week, review your bank and credit card statements. Kill anything that doesn't bring you joy or get you closer to where you are going. This simple action can release hundreds, even thousands of dollars annually. That is not saving money, that is saving your future capital. The financial airbag, building your impenetrable moat. Now that we've contained the bleeding, we must form a bulwark. Because life doesn't come with warnings. Your car transmission breaks down. Your water heater blows up. Me. The objective? A $1,000 moat to begin your quick response fund. Gradually build it up to 3 to 6 months of living necessities. This is your bedrock of tranquility. This is what lets you sleep well when the suddenly rising storms come. It turns panic into a doable
The
hassle.
objective? A $1,000 moat to begin your quick response fund. Gradually build it up to 3 to 6 months of living necessities. This is panic into a doable hassle. The high debt, and in particular, credit card debt. Having a balance on a credit card is like pouring water into a bucket that has a huge hole in the bottom. The interest you pay is a poisonous anti-investment, literally eroding your wealth-generating capability. Sense urgency around this. This dragon will devour your dreams if you let it. The Future You Trust Fund. The magic of automatic investing with the dragon now tamed. We can discuss leaving a legacy behind, and the absolute most powerful tool for doing this is so simple. It's almost criminal how many ignore it. Automation. You don't accumulate wealth on what's left over after the month is done. You accumulate wealth by paying your future self first. Create an automatic transfer from your checking to your investment account on the day your paycheck arrives. Begin small. 5 or 10% is okay. This does 2 powerful things. It makes accumulating wealth easy and non-negotiable. It harnesses the most significant force on planet Earth for the creation of wealth. Which brings us beautifully to our next observation. Compound interest was purportedly described by Albert Einstein as the 8th wonder of the world. He who comprehends it, earns it. He who does not, pays it. This is not just interest on your money. It's interest on your interest. It's a snowball that rolls down a hill, picking up more snow with each turn. A small, steady investment, left to itself for decades, will amass into wealth.
All this construction is for naught if your empire can be devastated by one cataclysmic incident. We construct moats and shields for our money, but for our most valuable commodity, our means of earning a revenue. Insurance is not a cost, it's a calculated defense. It's the price you pay for the assurance that one accident, one sickness, won't destroy all you've built. It's the underpinning on which real, brazen wealth rests. Check your coverage. Is it sufficient? This is adulting at its strongest. As your wealth grows, a new danger emerges, the temptation to put all your eggs in one basket, the sure thing stock. The can't lose crypto. The rich don't bet, they invest. They know that diversification is the sole free lunch in investing. It's not a matter of a home run on a single investment, it's a matter of creating a robust portfolio that gains slowly and surmounts every tempest. Low-cost, broad market index funds for most individuals. It's dull, and it's superbly efficient, but suppose the best investment you have to make is you. Your skills and your knowledge are the only thing that some market crash can't take from you, and that always pays the biggest dividends. While your money works in the market, your hard-earned income ought to work through your working years. Invest a chunk of your time and capital annually into learning. Read the books. Do the course. Acquire a high-income skill. A 10% increase in $80,000 pays an $8,000 salary boost. That's a huge return on your investment in yourself. The tactic most miss the power of the why. We've established the hows, but this is the why. And without the why, the how becomes a grind that you will ultimately abandon. What are you constructing all this for? Is it for independence from a boss? For paying for your kids to go to college without debt? For world travel? Your plan needs to tie back to a clear, emotional picture of your future. This picture is the fuel that will propel you forward when discipline fails. Close your eyes and visualize it for a second. Pause 2 seconds. That sensation, that's what you're struggling for. And that leads us to our last and most critical, life-saving tip. Begin before you're ready. The first step is the only one that is important. The worst wealth killer isn't a poor investment, it's procrastination. So I'll get started next month or when I make more money syndrome. You don't have to be a guru. You merely need to begin. Today, choose one of the things in this video. The subscription autopsy, configuring that recurring transfer, reading one investing book, action clarifies and momentum compounds. You now possess the map. You've been given the 10 protocols to not only save your financial life, but to take it to one of abundance and security. The path to riches starts with one final step. Make that step today. Your future self will be glad you did.